They say good things come in small packages, and that sure is the case with Rogers City Huron softball star Logan Fleming.
She may be the shortest girl on the team, but she's a vacuum in the field. She's capable of stealing a base at any time, and oh yeah, she packs a punch with the bat. And her accolades from freshman to senior year speak for themselves.
She's been our leadoff batter since her freshman year. She's been our third baseman. She's a three-time All-State third baseman. She's having another great year at third base. She's chasing the all-time hit record in the history of the state of Michigan. I would say she's going to end up either 1, 2, or 3 in the history of softball in Michigan for all classes.
Fleming's all-state caliber play on the field is driven by her mental toughness to stay positive.
You always have to have your head in the game. You need to be paying attention whether you're in the dugout, on base, or up to bat. You just have to be alert for everything. Attitude is very important in this game because over 50% of it is mental.
This year, Logan had a new job, mentoring her little sister Hannah, who's on the varsity team as a freshman.
It's great. I really love it. I've never got to play alongside of her like this, so it's good to be able to watch over her, but yet be somebody for her to look up to.
She always just tries to help me keep my attitude up, because sometimes I get down on myself, but she helps me correct that right away, so she helps me stay up.
Other than her play on the field, there's one aspect about the Rogers City star that makes her stand out from the pack.
She always does it with a smile, and she has a smile on her face. I remember when she was a freshman, the first time I think she hit a double, she was standing there with a big smile on her face, and she always has that smile, and I think when kids have a smile on their face, they always play better.
In Rogers City, Jon Shideler, WBKB Sports.
Coming into Thursday, the Tigers held the best record in the majors at 13-5 in day games this season. Combine that with their 6-2 record against the Minnesota Twins on the year, and you got yourself a winning formula. Miguel Cabrera also loving the daylight. All 6 of his homers have come during the day. Start this in the first. Miguel lines that into left center. Anthony Goes comes around to score the game's first run. Tigers led 3-0 after 1. Anibal Sanchez straight dealing today. Trevor Plouffe can't touch the high cheddar. Kenny Vargas, see you later. Sanchez, 8 innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Transition to the 6th. Tigers up 5-1. Yahtzee Cabrera golfs that one to left field. The 2-run shot makes it 7-1, and Miguel was not done. Next inning, Cabrera, so nice, he does it twice. That's homer 398 of his career. All 8 of his homers now this season have come in day games. The Tigers win a laugher at home 13-1. The Alpena Wildcats baseball team continued their play in the McKenzie Invitational earlier today. With 2 wins yesterday, the Wildcats were hoping to get 2 more today and end the day on top. It was a gorgeous afternoon for baseball. Game 1, the Wildcats took on the Sioux area Blue Devils. First inning, Sioux's Darren Lagenforth picks up the strikeout, but top second, Dylan Tucker responds, a K of his own. Blue Devils up 1-0. Now bottom 3, Dylan Hose, a fly ball to left. Sioux's outfielder makes the catch, but it's deep enough to score Ryan Catterett. Alpena ties it at 1. Now we're still in the 3rd. Brad Steam is at the dish. A grounder to short. Steam is going to beat the throw to first. It scores Rhett Limback and Tyler Pintar. Wildcats out front 3-1 at that point. Sioux batting in the 4th, Travis Zamborowski. A long drive to left center. It makes it to the warning track off the hop. It would score Andrew Dale, but the Wildcats were still up 4-2. They would hold the Blue Devils to 2 runs and then put on a bunch more. They win 12-2 Mercy in the day's opener. Second and final game of the day for Alpena was against Class A Grosse Pointe. First inning, Tommy Burke crushes that pitch deep to left center. It's going to get out of the park to put the Norsemen up 3-0. Burke, a homer yesterday, a grand slam in the game before this one, then that homer there. A huge tournament for the senior from Grosse Pointe. Not much going for the Wildcats until Tyler Pintar breaks up Sam Cross's no-hitter in the 4th. He would come around to score on a hit-by-pitch with the bases loaded. The Wildcats scored another on a walk with the bases loaded, but those are the only 2 they got. The Norsemen beat the Wildcats in the McKenzie Invite finale, 9-2, the final. Hundreds gathered at the Aplex tonight for the 32nd annual Alpena Sports Hall of Fame inductions. Kristen Sobeck, Ken Bauer, Ray Tim, and Gerald Mills were enshrined into the hall. Sobeck, an outstanding Alpena softball player who played for Team USA. Ken Bauer was a star who lettered in baseball, football, and basketball. Gerald Mills played basketball on the team known as the Powerhouse of the North. And Tim, an outstanding gymnast and legendary coach. Sue Hose and Jim Hubert were acknowledged for their time spent as boosters, and the 1969 senior Babe Ruth baseball team that won the state championship was honored. There was memorabilia, trophies, plaques, and pictures of current Hall of Famers. Sobeck and Bauer talked about being honored by the Alpena community.
a great honor to be part of the Hall of Fame. It's so fun to like grow up in Alpena and be able to come back and just, you know, have that warm sense of community and succeed, and to be able to come back and get back to is exciting. I'm really fortunate to have a great, strong family, and then with the community efforts, it's kind of neat that they have opportunities for boys and girls at lots of different levels for lots of different sports, and so it's so neat to be part of a great culture of sports here in Alpena, and I'm just excited to be part of it.
I never thought I'd be here, to be honest with you. I mean, I looked at, you know, all of the credentials and all of the resumes from all the people in the past and those that are getting inducted tonight, and it just kind of blows me away what they've achieved. And I never thought I'd be here, and it's such an honor just to be able to kind of walk in their shadows.
Through 31 years, there has been 158 athletes honored, so this year the Hall breaks the 160 mark. To Chicago we go. The Terps and the Spartans tipping off to see who's playing Wisconsin in the Big Ten Championship. First half, Evan Smotrich the three. Got it. Maryland up 16 in the first 9 minutes, but State is going to make things interesting. Travis Trice led the way with 20 points, buries that triple there. Sparties cut the deficit to 8 at the half. Second half, Trice misses, but no one puts a body on Marvin Clark Jr. Then Clark, if some is good, more is better. He had just 4, but they were loud ones. Maryland, there's Wells now working the paint, gets the hoop and the whistle. Terps up 43-40 with 10 minutes to go. Down the stretch, though, State just demoralizing Maryland in the paint. Gavin Schilling, the two-handed slam, and then Denzel Valentine to Brandon Dawson right here. Check out this alley-oop. Oh, baby. Dawson, the senior, had 17. State wins 62-58. Tom Izzo, how do you do it?
I love merch. I don't know, you know, I mean, we make it difficult at times, but I think on the other side, you know, we've done a heck of a job. I mean, this team has got some limitations, and for these guys to do what they've done, and now to get another shot at Wisconsin, the best team in our league, I would say, it's going to be exciting.
Tom Izzo now 9-1 in the Big Ten tournament since 2012. They'll play Wisconsin tomorrow at 3:30. Michigan State looking for their second straight Big Ten title. They played the Badgers once this year in Wisconsin, where the Badgers won 68-61. Alexandra, Adam, the Alpena golf team hosted the River's Edge Invitational today. We were there, and we have some highlights you need to see. As for baseball, Miguel Cabrera was in fuego at the dish today in the Tigers' blowout win. Stick around, sports is next. Lindsay, it was a very eventful Friday night with the Tigers and Royals starting a key 3-game series, and tonight's game ended in a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. And that wasn't the only walk-off tonight. The Alpena Wildcats had a doubleheader on the softball diamond. They won one of their games in a walk-off, but come back and see how they did in their other game. Sports is next. What a busy day. The Alpena baseball team played twice. The Tigers played once. The Kentucky Derby took place. The NFL draft came to a close. And the Alpena Sports Hall of Fame inducted 3 new members this evening at the enshrinement dinner tonight at the Aplex. We'll hear from 2 of them. Come on back for your weekend sports.